The unmistakable view from a bluff overlooking Phoenix, Arizona. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been an even start to the series so far. Each team winning a game apiece. I think this one could be all about the pitching. Who can get the better performance out of their starter? That'll go a long way towards seeing who gets a leg up in this series.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants. As manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Angel Pagan makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For San Francisco, center fielder, Angel Pagan.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Joe Panik will step in now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, the Diamondbacks going with their throwback jerseys here with the teal and purple mixed in. And I will be the first to say I do not miss these one bit. Now a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right back to the mound. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. First pitch coming. Barry Bonds is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Hit hard, but foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here's the starting lineup now for Kirk Gibson's Arizona Diamondbacks, and it looks like this. And they'll have their work cut out for them as they'll face the guy they call the Bulldog, the veteran right-hander Tim Hudson. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. So we're set to go for the home half of inning number 1.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, number 2.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Fouled back. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Nate Walker steps in now.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
And he gets ahead 0-1. On the ground is short. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the second out.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's go, D-backs!
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
All right, Michael!
And the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So nothing in the Arizona first. We'll go to the second from Phoenix with no score on the show. Buster Posey will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Buster Posey.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ball 1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. One, two. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Hunter Pence will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Let's go!
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Brandon Belt will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second.
Go home, Giants!
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Number 3 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Number 3 will come forward here to start out the inning against Tim Hudson, one of a handful of guys the Giants have inked a big deal since the end of last year.
Yeah, they definitely opened up the pocketbook. Hunter Pence, he'll be around for 5 more years. Tim Lincecum, he got a 2-year extension, and Buster Posey's going to be in the orange and black through 2021.
And they had Kane and Bumgarner tied up before that, so they've taken care of the guys that have been good to them.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
David Lee will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Number 30 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And that misses for ball one. Check back by Hudson here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't even have. Now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Hard-hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Batting center, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Low for ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is something that you're going to see a little more often when you've got a ground ball pitcher out there. A lot of managers like to start their runners to keep out of the double play situation, and that roll of the dice works out nicely here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Oscar Hernandez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
In there, and it's even at 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We've played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants nothing. Casey McGee will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Sit him down.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Brandon Crawford will be the batter. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner, but he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Two-0 pitch now to Crawford. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now another 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Get him doubled up, man.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Tim Hudson will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt it strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
The 1-1. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back 1-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
Angel Pagan will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Joe Panik will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Jeremy Hellickson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jeremy Hellickson.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
This one for Crawford is short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, number 2.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. In there for strike 1.
Come on. Here we go.
Now a sharply hit ball here that's past Hudson and into center field, a base hit.
Gotten off to a really slow start here in April. But maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp signal there.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go. See that. All right, Walker. There we go.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. And how about that? Nate Walker has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this, watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Michael Lee will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around.
Michael Lee.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Number 3 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's go, D-back!
Ball 3. 3-2 now. David Lee would be next. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Go, D-back!
First pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hudson up to an even 60 pitches after that last one.
Here we go.
There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And that ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Number 30 will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
4 runs here in this half inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Pagan is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. D-backs lead it 5-1. Barry Bonds will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Barry Bonds.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Buster Posey will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Cox back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Hunter Pence will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Oh, come on, huh? What are you doing?
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First offering on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. This one for Crawford is short. And a rather easy first out.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Oscar Hernandez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Jeremy Hellickson will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Jeremy. Here we go.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco.
Come on now. Let's get a game right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Looking a little off here to start the fifth.
Okay, calm yourself.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Casey McGee will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Get the double play.
Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ground ball. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 5-1. Ryan Vogelsong is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 2 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman, number 2.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
That's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hit hard to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Nate Walker will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Michael Lee will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn 2, a double play. Aaron Hill will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Number 3 will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 3.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled back. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batter, center fielder,
David Lee. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron Hill will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 12, Aaron Hill.
Norichika Aoki will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 23, Norichika Aoki.
Now a swing, and like a magnet, here's a ground ball to the new guy just into the ballgame out at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Angel Pagan will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Joe Panik will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Barry Bonds will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Look out, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this will be fouled away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Pagan off a second, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now, and he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
Hunter Pence will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to third, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
coming
San
on, and it's the
Francisco,
veteran lefty
number
Javier
49,
Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
Number 30 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, number 30.
Right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here we go!
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Gary Cox will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
Oscar Hernandez will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Comes with the slider there, but this is lined into left field. A base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Oscar Hernandez has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Jose Reyes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a swing and a high chopper down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Oliver Perez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Oliver Perez.
Brandon Belt will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
You're overrated.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Three and 0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here he comes 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Casey McGee will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far. He's got 2 of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, yeah.
Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a 1-out base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Joaquin Arias will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now the 1-0. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Cox is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And this is fouled back and out of play. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And he takes strike 2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Joe Panic will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Get him down.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded. They're down here 5-1. Sergio Romo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sergio Romo.
Aaron Hill will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, and Hill is gone on strikes for the first out of the inning. Nate Walker will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And that's in there for a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. Look at the stop. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Well, this was a heck of an effort to get to this thing. What a stop. But the way this guy can run, no chance to get him at first. That's an infield hit.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, Marco!
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 3 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Here you go, guys.
2 out with the man at first.
Good eye.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk it.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. For one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1 left for Arizona. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jay Lee will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jay Lee.
Barry Bonds will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Giants, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off for ball one.
Nice clone soda. Let's go.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Here's the pitch. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball four now to start the eighth inning.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the eighth, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Buster Posey will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Pause. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Here's a swing and a ground ball. There's one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the eighth.
Boy, this is a good way for a shortstop to end up in a full body cast. You see the throw from the first baseman takes him to the right side of the bag. So he has to catch it and then turn his back to the runner to make the spin throw. I'll tell you, if that slide was a little further outside, that could have been some big trouble.
Hunter Pence will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Get him down. Let's do it, guys.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know, it feels like it's been that way all night for him.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Giants are down quietly. They're down 5-1. George Cantos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
George Cantos.
David Lee will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Center fielder, David Lee.
Come on, David.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Good eye.
2-0. Two and one.
Water! Get your water here!
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And that is not good.
Come on! Here we go!
And this one will wind up as a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Number 30 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
You can do it.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled straight back. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now the pitch. Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Gary Cox will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, catcher,
Oscar Hernandez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot as he gets it back in to prevent any further trouble.
Well, if you steal a base off of this guy behind the plate, you've earned it. He's got one of the strongest arms in baseball, but even he couldn't get it down to second in time.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put him on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And he'll be tagged out at the plate on a great throw by Hunter Pence. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 5-1. Brandon Belt will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Francisco, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Let's go. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
And I'm sure the Giants would be happy to take a leadoff walk here if they could get it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Casey McGee will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
This is a dangerous situation for an outfielder. I mean, both guys are tracking the baseball the whole way, so you don't see that other guy until the very last second. And that time, they were lucky to avoid each other at the last possible instant.
Brandon Crawford will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. San Francisco, good night.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 5-1. Good night from Phoenix.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jeremy Hellickson. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Tim Hudson. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.